Hello everyone. Today we are going to learn how to calculate beta for a real company from the real market price data. Let us start. To calculate beta, I'm going to collect market price information for Apple Incorporation and S&P 500 from Yahoo Finance. So first, let us start with Apple Incorporation. And the ticker for Apple Incorporation is AAPL. And then from historical data section, we are going to collect the monthly data. And the frequency of our data should be monthly. And then we want data for the last 5 years. Then apply all of these filters. Then download. Now you can see the CSV file is already downloaded. Here, we are going to use adjusted closing price for Apple Incorporation to calculate monthly return. So I'm deleting the other information we have here. And let us rename it. So it is AAPL. Now, let us collect the market price information. So we are going to collect market price information for S&P 500 index. And again, the frequency of the data should be monthly. And we want monthly price information over the last 5 years. Apply the filter. And then here, copy all the data here. Copy. And then let's open a separate sheet. And here, paste the data. All right. So again, we are going to use the closing price information. S&P. So now you can see you have monthly price information for Apple Incorporation and our market benchmark is S&P 500. Now let us calculate return. APL return and then S&P return. All right. And then to calculate our return, we are going to sort the data. And then we are going to sort the data from newest to oldest. All right. Now let us calculate return. So new price information divided by new price information divided by old price information minus 1. So this is the return formula. So we are going to use the same formula for the market return. New price information divided by old price information minus 1. And then we can copy this information for all the other months. And for the very last month, we cannot get any return price information. Right. So now we have the return information for both AAPL and S&P. Now let us calculate beta. And here we are going to calculate beta in 3 different ways. First, we are going to apply the slope formula to calculate beta. Slope and then Y values. So Y values is always your stock price return. Y values and then X values. So your X values will always be your market price return. Then hit enter. So here your beta is what? 0.28. All right. Next, we are gonna draw a scatter plot, and then we are gonna then find out the regression equation over there. Then the slope of that regression equation will be our beta. So here insert and then scatter plot, and then here let us select data and then add, and then here first our X values, and again our X values will be our market return, and then our Y values will be our stock return. Right. And then hit OK. So now we got our scatter plot, and then let us now draw a trend line. So here add trend line. Now we are gonna draw the regression equation for this particular trend line. So from the format trend line, tick mark display equation on chart. So you can see here the slope of this equation is what? 0.281. So again, the slope beta here is what? 0.28. All right. Next, we are going to run real regression, and then we are going to find the slope. Okay. To do so, go to your data section, and from there, find out your data analysis. And then from the data analysis menu, choose regression. Now we are gonna put Y range. So Y values will again be your stock return. And then your X values will again be your market return. And then here you can see our selection range starts with the level. So therefore highlight the level, tick mark the level, then hit OK. Now you can see we got the regression equation, and the slope of the market return here is what? 0.281. So again, our beta is what? 0.281. All right. So here we discussed 3 different ways to calculate beta. One is using the slope function, another one by drawing the scatter plot and then finding the regression equation and then the slope of that regression equation. And the third approach is to regress the stock return over the market return and then finding the slope to get our beta coefficient. All right, that's all. Thank you.